Hello, everyone. My name is Danielle Lapierre, and I'm a Customer Success Manager in our Health and Life Sciences organization at Microsoft. And today I'm excited to help share with you some best ways to start collaborating in Microsoft Teams throughout the hackathon this spring. This is the second of two tutorial videos around utilizing the Teams environment. The first one was from my colleague Erin around setting up Teams and some of the initial setup, how to, and then this section we will focus on collaborating in the actual hackathon environment. So here are the areas that we're going to focus on today. The channels that were created for the hackathon itself, as well as pinning a channel for ease of access, how to start a conversation in a channel, how to reach out to someone one-on-one via chat or one-to-few, how you can share and co-author files during the hack, and how to have different interactive meetings using the Meet Now feature. All right, so to get started, I'm just going to highlight here some of the channels that have been set up for you when you first log into the environment. I won't go through each one of these. They're fairly self-explanatory. You'll see announcements coming in from the organizers with schedules and different communications throughout the hack. There's an area where you can post questions for the organizers or request a coach. Different resources are posted. And this slide with the verbiage on it is located in the participant guide, so you can always refer back to that as well. So what I'm going to do is pivot over to the actual team environment for the hack, and you'll see that these channels I was just referring to are exposed here. When you first log into the team, you might not see as many as I have here right now. And if you get to a point where you need to see different channels or there's different teams you need to be checking out, just scroll down to where it says hidden channels. And you can then expose the ones that you want to see, especially for when you are assigned a team. You can go and then make sure you point over to the right here where it says show, click show, and then it will stay up in your view all of the time. One other tip, just so that you can easily access some of the channels you want to be seeing the most, is to pin a channel. So if, for example, I'm assigned to team 1.01, I can go over here to the ellipsis to the right and select my options and then select pin. You will see that has popped up team 1.01 to the sample hackathon team, or up to the top of my view here for easy access in the Teams view. Another one, you might want to repin the announcements channel as well, so that you can always keep up on what the latest is. So I'm going to go ahead and pin that as well. All right, so on Friday night, you'll definitely want to make note of some of these tracks here, 1 through 5, called Main Stage, and you'll see they are aligned with each of the 5 solution areas for the hackathon. What you'll do after the opening remarks and as teams are starting to form, there'll be live meetings going on throughout each of these 5 areas. So all you have to do is jump into one, let's click into one that you're interested in. And if you're going to be pitching a solution or you're forming a team, you'll see a meeting here that you can easily join. I'll show you a picture of that here since I can't do a meeting within a meeting. So, for example, you'll see a meeting in Main Stage Vaccines. You can simply join it, set your audio and video settings, and then if you want to pitch a solution, meaning form a team, title a team, just simply use the raise your hand feature here in your settings, which I have circled. Okay. So that's looking at some of the main tracks and channels. Now we will take a look at, we talked about pinning a channel. Now we'll talk about having some conversations within these. When you first enter the Teams setting for the hack, one of the first things you might want to do is go up to this introduce yourself channel, we're a couple weeks out from the event right now, and there's several people introducing themselves now. It's just a great way to do so. And pre-network before the event, get to know people, get to know their backgrounds, and maybe you'll end up forming a team with some of these people. Then if you are going to start collaborating, let's say I want to be in team 1.01, or that's where I've been assigned after the main stage pitching going on Friday night. If I am in team 101, I can easily start a new conversation just by clicking down below here. I have a couple of examples below, and I can @mention someone to get their attention, or I can also @mention the team if I want. You don't need to do that, but it will send a notification to people. So you team, you just start typing it, team 1.01. So then I can highlight that channel there and respond to different threaded conversations within here. You'll see there's various formatting options available below, as well as the ability to put emojis and GIFs, stickers, the whole nine. So all of that is available to you. Also, one thing you'll probably be doing frequently is wanting to meet live with people on your team. This can be accomplished easily by clicking this meet button in the top right, or down here below a certain chat. And what it'll do is it'll spin up a meeting that everyone within this channel is going to have the ability to join as it's going on. Something very easy to do, again, looks like this once the meeting is in progress. So we've covered a meet now, we've covered pinning, we've covered conversations within the team. Let's talk about if you want to have a discussion one-on-one with someone or one-to-few in the chat. You'll see we're in the Teams view right now, but let's say I want to have a chat with just a couple of people who might not be in my team but are part of the hackathon. I can begin a chat here just by clicking in the new chat button, start typing their name or their email address will start coming up. Say I want to type to Aaron and Dave, but not everybody on my team. I can start typing my new message. Hello, guys. And we can start having a small group chat here. If we want to escalate this to a video call or an audio call, that's simply done here on the top right with the click of a button, and it'll stay small within this group and not open to others in the channel or in the hackathon. And you can easily actually change back and forth between different calls. You probably want to hang up from one and go to the other, but if you're in if I switch back to the Teams view and there's something going on in the vaccines channel, let's say, but I'm also trying to learn about the equity solutions that are being pitched, you can bounce between the two and join in progress live meetings, and it'll put you on hold on the other call as you join the other one. All right, so now we've talked about Meet Now, we've talked about doing multiple Meet Nows, small group conversations. And now I want to go back and make sure you know how to collaborate on different files within your meeting. So here I just went back to my team 1.01. And any files that are posted to the channel, either through the chat. So for example, if I'm in this conversation, I can use the paperclip here, browse to upload something from my computer, and it'll load any files that I upload into this file section. I can also do it directly into the file section by selecting new or by selecting upload, sorry, and selecting my files that way. New is also an option as well if you're going to create something new. Now, opening the files, simply take a look here over to the right of the file, see the ellipses, and take a look at the actions. Clicking open allows me to open I'll look at this PowerPoint one. Allows me to open in Teams, the desktop application, or the browser. If we select Teams, it'll open up right in this view and take over this part of the screen. Most people, I find, like to open in the app or the browser so that you can multitask back and forth within Teams. So if I open it within the browser, you'll see, just like this slide deck I have here, it opens into the browser. And multiple people can edit this at the same time. You will see indicators of who's in the file. You'll see just my picture right now in the upper right-hand corner. If there are 4 people in this document, you will see 4 logos or pictures in the right and upper right-hand. You'll see who's in it and who's making edits. Comments can be made by hitting the comment channel. If you're working at different times of the day or night and you want to leave comments on the file. But all changes will be saved automatically, particularly when you're in the web browser. And if you're in the desktop client, you can hit save and then close it. And then all edits will be incorporated and uploaded back into this file section with the modified stamp on it. Okay, so that's a quick overview of the different channels and how you can collaborate best using Microsoft Teams during the hackathon. We hope you have a great time and thank you for all of your efforts around the Nurse Hack for Health.